man's dearest possession is life. It is given to him but once, and he must live it so as to feel no torturing regrets for wasted years. Never know the burning shame of a mean and petty past. Nikolai Ostrovsky's novel How the Steel Was Tempered has been one of the most successful works in Russian literature, with tens of millions of copies sold. From the 1950s to the early 1960s, Soviet Russian literary works were the most read foreign literature by the Chinese people.
During his visit to Russia in 2014,
Chinese President Xi Jinping demonstrated his extensive knowledge of Russian literature, which deeply impressed the Russian public, media, and the audience across the world. In a speech, President Xi said, "My generation read many of the classics of Russian literature. I have read works of Turgenev, Chekhov, Dostoevsky, Tolstoy, and Ostrovsky." In the late 1960s, teenage Xi Jinping left Beijing to do farm work in a small village called Liangjiahe in Yan'an, Shanxi province. Among the books that Xi Jinping read in his cave dwelling in Liangjiahe, What is to be Done by Russia's Nikolai Chernyshevsky left a deep impression on him. The novel features a revolutionary called Rakhimentov, who, to strengthen his will, sleeps on a bed of nails, causing himself to bleed all over the body. In retrospect, President Xi said, "At that time, we believed we needed to train to attain willpower like this, so we all slept on a heatable brick bed without a mattress. When it rained, we were exposed to the rain. When it snowed, we rubbed the snow on our bodies and took a cold bath by a well." This was all due to the influence of his book. For Xi Jinping and the Chinese readers of his time, Russian literary classics were the most important reading masterpiece in their youth, offering them a window into the European culture and civilization.
as President Xi put it, millions of Chinese have a deep love for Russian culture and affection for Russia and the Russian people, just as I do. How familiar and beautiful the melodies are. Most Chinese people can sing these songs, which, as President Xi put it, are also sort of Chinese folk songs. President Xi Jinping has attached great importance to cultural and non-governmental exchanges between China and Russia. He said culture is like a river, which originates from ancient times and admits many tributaries and trunk streams. Culture exchange is a heart-winning, future-oriented project. It nurtures friendship in a subtle way. President Xi's words speak volumes about the nature and effects of cultural exchanges and herald an even brighter future for China-Russia cultural exchanges.
As President Xi Jinping said, "We hope that the world becomes a better place. We have every reason to believe that it will." At the same time, we are soberly aware while the future is bright, the path leading to it can be torturous. Chernyshevsky once wrote, "The path of history is not paved like Nevsky Prospect. It runs across fields, either dusty or muddy, and cuts across swamps or foreign thickets. Yet, as shown by humanity's progress, history always moves forward along its own laws, despite twists and turns, and no force could hold back its rolling wheels." We believe the cultural exchange between China and Russia is bound to become more extensive and far-reaching.